Jordan Shorthouse, Turner Sports, creative director, work on everything design. There's been a lot of discussion about 3D and high-end render engines. And for All-Star, which is what I'm about to speak on, we actually took a left turn and we didn't use any 3D. And it was fantastic. Like, I couldn't believe that I could work and not have to call the 3D department to make a change or to wait on a render overnight to make a change. The delivery and the production process was so fluid, so fast. And I think more importantly, it felt authentic, which was very important, especially with the tragedy of Kobe Bryant. It needed to have a human feel, and that came through. And so I think, the unfortunate circumstance of Kobe, but the package leaned into that, leaned into the human emotion and celebrating Chicago, and it all came together really nicely. So I'll just roll the reel, and then I'll talk about how we executed. You may look at that and say, like, where's the design, right? Because it took a backseat to the footage. And that was done on purpose. Like, we didn't want to cover up the beautiful scenics and the beautiful people. We wanted to lean into the city and lean into the people to do the communicating for us.
Yeah. I mean, that's a great, that ties right back to what Chad was talking about.
Yeah. Exactly.
Keeping it in camera. But I wouldn't say that, my thought was not where's the design. I think it's a more difficult task to have impact when you're not using gimmicks, and I think you guys nailed it. I mean,
yeah, the content
it's a strong editorial type design that
exactly.
I saw there.
The content is the footage, and the graphics are telling the story.
Yeah,
as well, helping telling the story.
The other thing that's really unique about that package, which you won't see by looking at it, is that myself and the crazy guys that I hang with at work, we shot with every single type of camera you could possibly think of. We had an iPhone 11. We had a GoPro 360. We had an Inspire. We had an FPV drone that did amazing sweeps through buildings and down Chicago River. We had an Alexa that gave us really beautiful scenics as well. And it was important that we knew going in that this was going to give us a different look per camera. So it was very, very important on the back end with the color process to make sure that the shots blended well. And I think we successfully hit that. So you watching it back, you can't tell what camera's doing what.
You got a city like Chicago. I mean, that's a canvas in itself. You don't need anything else.
Yeah, don't mess that up. It's such a beautiful city. Last time we were here, we talked about going to scout it the very next day. And when we got there, we noticed that everything was gray, but the city was alive. And so we wanted to tap into that. We wanted to tap into the architecture of the buildings, the cold, but also that it has a heartbeat. People are still getting out and about and going on about their lives.